Alright guys and gals, we're gonna bring you along today for another painting session here at the paint desk. As you can see, we're still finishing up the British Line Infantry. Alright, and this is where we're headed with those. This is what I've already gotten done. Pretty nice, if I do say so myself. They turned out great. I love the Warlord miniatures. They're so fun to paint. Easy to paint too, I would say, overall. And then we got some Hanoverians. This is a Hanoverian with the cuffs, but I haven't done the white touch-ups on the cuffs. There's little lines, white lines that should go on the cuff there. So we'll put those on at some point here. So we're going to go in with our flat red. We're doing the tunics or the jackets. So I've been working on them already. I've already done the gray pants. So we're going to go in with some of the red. I'm going to be using my detail brush. Go ahead and get that wet. I'm going to go in with probably 1 drop of water. Maybe 2, I lied. And we're going to give that a stir. And we want this paint to flow, but not too runny. Just want it to flow nice, because we do push the paint up into some of the nooks and crannies if we need to. Okay, so we'll get that set. And grab a mini here. And we'll go in with our red. Load up the brush and we'll start in. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's flowing really nice. So get in there. And get up in there good. It's almost like I just have to guide the paint with the brush when it's like this. And again, for you beginners, one of the tricks is this hand is on the table, this arm is resting up against the table to give yourself some stability, almost forming almost like a tripod. Right? And with the base coat with the white, that already takes care of your straps. Got a little piece of hair on there. Get that off of there. One with the other arm. Like so. Like so. Assembly line painting, guys. Assembly line painting. Go ahead and make sure I get all the way up to that cuff. I'll take the tip of my brush and get up in that nook. Get up in that nook. There's a tiny little piece right there I'm going to get. I give him a look over. We don't really need to worry too much about the back of this neck, because once we do a wash, you know, not struggling to get in there, it's not really that important. By the time you hit that with a wash and stuff, tabletop standard, you're not even going to see that, honestly. I probably can come in a little bit right there, but you can see how nice these brushes are. Just really, it makes painting so much more enjoyable when you have the proper tools. So we're going to come in, and once you do several of them, you get down like a a rhythm. I don't have it on right now, but the movie I'm playing in the shop today is Star Wars. So it's nice to have either a good YouTube video on or maybe a documentary. Podcasts, I'm really getting into doing the podcasts. WWPD podcasts are one of my favorites. It just flows. You just get that paint where you want it, and then you kind of just guiding it with the brush where you want it to flow. Now don't freak out, I'm getting a little bit on the strapping, and I always say, yeah, I'm going to go back, I'll end up touching that up, but once I get the wash on, 9 times out of 10 you don't even see that tiny little bit that got on that strap. But if it's really noticeable as you scan back through right before you do your basing, you just go and do a quick touch-up. Get out your white, your flat white, and you come back in and do your touch-ups. I really would like to get these knocked out this weekend, but I don't know, we're going to be going to Costco tomorrow morning and picking up a couple of new TVs, grabbing a TV set for my son for Christmas, and getting another TV for the family room. So this doesn't have much to do with hobbying, but I'm sure everybody has TVs. I would highly recommend, guys, 2 years ago, right around Thanksgiving time, we bought a new Vizio 60-inch. And that thing's already starting to get dark spots and 2 spots on the screen. The Vizio only gives a 1-year warranty. I called them hearing that they had extended the warranty because they had a problem with that, and they would not extend the warranty for me. So, moral of the story is do not buy Vizio. So we're probably going to end up, I've been looking around, since we're Costco executive members, we're going to end up going probably with the Samsung 65-inch 4K, and for an extra $60 I get a 5-year warranty through Costco. Through Costco, it's not a third-party warranty. Now be on the lookout for that, guys, if you're getting TVs on Amazon, because I've looked around and these companies are offering a third-party warranty, just like a lot of car manufacturers. Don't ever buy those are garbage. If they're not going to warranty the product that they're selling, in this case Costco themselves, you don't want that extended warranty because it's a rip-off, and there's going to be all kinds of strings attached, right? So my tip to you guys is do not buy Vizio. I've got 2 Sony Bravias. One's 6 years old and one's 10 years old, and still work great. The problem is the newer Sonys, if you look at them and the reviews, they're having problems with them. So Samsung is the world's leader in TV sales right now, and I feel confident at least that I have a extended warranty for 5 years. If I get 5 years out of TV, I'll be happy. Especially the main TV in our family room, because it's watched every day. It's used every day. And you come home at the end of the day, that's the one thing we do. I watch YouTube videos, I watch my Amazon series, I watch my Netflix, my wife watches Netflix. So if I get 5 years out of that TV, I'm happy, but not 2 years. 2 years is ridiculous. And the spots are getting more noticeable. And I honestly would say the picture quality of the Vizio over time has gone down. So, and the Sonys, my older Sonys, they were all flat screens. Some of the first flat screens they came out with. And yeah, they've got a great picture, amazing picture on them still. So there you go. I think when they first came out with them, they were kind of overdoing it with the LEDs, and I think as time has gone on, especially with Vizio, they've started using cheaper components. And those TVs are non-repairable. These LED and OLED TVs are not repairable. Once you start having picture problems and the LEDs start to go out, the TV's literally throw away. You can't get it repaired. So, anyway, food for thought. If you guys are watching this and you're getting ready to go get a TV, stay away from Vizio. They do not stand behind their product. And if you read online, the model that I have, it's just rampant. They had a rampant problem with this. And the serial number on my TV, they only extended the additional warranty 6 months, not to the 2 years. Because it literally went out, started going bad 4 weeks before the end of 2 years. And I had the receipt. I had everything I needed to get a refund, not a refund, but to return the TV. Now Costco, the way their refund works, if you have a problem with your TV, let's say 4 years, I got a 5-year warranty, you bring in the TV, and if they don't have a similar TV to replace it with for a similar price, basically they give you, let's say it's a $1,000 TV. Well, you get a $1,000 credit towards another TV, for a newer model TV, which I think that's a hell of a deal. For $60. Here's a thing I'm missing, guys. I'm missing those tails on the coats. I just caught it, so I'm going to go back and clean that up. So, yeah, happens sometimes. And sometimes I go back before I base and I'll run through my miniatures just to see if there's touch-ups, and I'll notice that there's 3 or 4 figures that I've totally missed painting something on, and I think, well, how did I miss that? It happens. That's why you do a scan over before you start basing. The figs really start to come alive once you start doing the flesh, I think. Once you start hitting them with that flesh, that's when they start to come alive. So, just a nice quiet day in the shop. My daughter's working. Son's still at college. Wife is shopping with a friend. So, I'm down here with a nice ice cold beer, some good movies to watch, and some great figs to paint. Just a lot of fun. I just love this hobby so much. It's relaxing. It takes your mind off of things. And let me know in the comments below, guys, if there's things you want me to show that I'm not showing, or something maybe you want me to talk about that I'm not talking about. And definitely hit the like button. That'd definitely help us out. So yeah, getting up early tomorrow morning and gonna hit Costco as soon as they open so I can beat the rush. Get in there. Think about getting the Sun a 40-inch. As I said, I've been eyeballing the Samsung. So get the Samsung soundbar and subwoofer too that they have. And my son will have a nice 40-inch for school. He's got his own room in his fraternity house, and he just picked himself up an Xbox. And there's a big 70-inch they have in the community room, but a lot of time the guys are watching stuff on that TV. He can't really watch it or use it, so we're gonna get him one for his. He's got a small. I think he's got like a 20-inch Samsung in his room now. And get him something bigger. And especially since winter's coming up, and he's up there in the snow belt, going to college. Once his studying is done and it's cold and blustery outside, one of the best things to do is, like we all do, is pop in a good movie or play a good video game. So, I don't know, I've been into Battlefield 1 lately. I was playing the Star Wars game, but I kind of got burnt out on that. Played it a lot, and I'm probably going to get to the point by this winter I'll get tired of Battlefield 1. I'm hoping they'll come out with that new World War II game, like the old Call of Duty. I used to play that a lot back in the day. I do prefer the World War II genre, although I gotta say I have enjoyed the Battlefield 1 World War I genre. That's been actually kind of interesting. I know I play every once in a while when I'm bored and there's nothing good to watch on the tube, and I have found that with these games, the thing that sucks is you're either playing with people who don't know how to play at all, or they're there to goof off, or you've got people that you're playing against that literally all they must do is play video games all the time. I mean, they know all the hiding places, they know all of the ins and outs of the game. You see I'm getting down in there. It's like I said, you kind of gently push the paint down in the nooks and crannies. And when your paint isn't too thick, it's so much easier to get it. As you can see what I'm doing there. Just kind of pushing it and guiding it right where I need it to go. Perfect. So get the tunics done. I've got the gray pants are all done. Let's see, what do I usually do next? I'll do the black. So I'll do the black caps, do the black boots, the black ammo pouches. You know, then I typically come back and do the rifles. I'll do the brown of the butts of the guns, and then I'll come back with the bolt gun metal or something and hit the barrels and the bayonets. It's just step by step assembly line painting at its finest. Like that. And next sleeve, right on down. Up and around. Up and around. So I definitely would say, guys, don't be afraid of Napoleonics. With the painting, I was like, oh god, this is just going to be horrible. Now it's taken me time, and I've been doing a bit at a time, and like I do with most projects, I do a little painting of miniatures, and I'll either work on a model build, or I'll be working on some play testing on one of my boards with an army, and just kind of take a break and just keep working like that, guys. So I'm gonna end this segment. We're doing the red. I'll bring you back for some other segments here and share the painting experience with you.